What up, everybody? $12 p.m. Dang, dude. Hello, hello. So what I'm working on today is Chico emojis. So I realized that in Slack you can upload custom emojis. So I want to make a bunch of different ones for Chico in the Chico style, so I can use them myself. And I'm also gonna make them as a product that anyone can download. I thought about doing iOS stickers too. Not really sure what's involved in all that, but that would be cool. Chico emoji. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Chico emojis. All right, it's 2 minutes away. I'm just gonna get started now. Can you guys see the keystrokes in the bottom? All right, so I'm gonna start with a heart-eyed one. Let's just make a basic heart shape. So to do that, make a circle, make a rectangle the same size, and then drag that like that, rotate it, grab all the shapes, go to the Pathfinder, merge them all. Boom, you got a perfect little heart. All right, so that color is not great. So these would be rotated a little bit, I think. Let's make it a different color. Hey, is the music too loud for you guys? All right, let's ungroup these. Let's get rid of the eyes. Just start playing with this. Yeah, no copyright on this music. I subscribe to Monster Cat, so I can use their catalog. And yes, I do have a schedule. It's going to be every Saturday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right, let's add some. I should probably add a stroke on this. Let's get one that color. Hair always gets stuck in like the little laser part of this, and it messes everything up. All right, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to expand it. Let's make it a live group. Perfect. Whoops. Copy this one, paste it in the front. I think what I'll do is just drag this down, remove these anchor points, and just make it slightly darker. I want it to be more round, so let me undo that. Whoops. All right, and then maybe some highlights too. So I'll do that again, paste it. Wonder how the highlight should be. Maybe starting from right here. Let's try that. And then let's remove these anchor points. And I'll add one in the middle. So I could do something like this. An eyeglass loving icon. That'd be kind of fun. I like that. All right, let's add this highlight, make it slightly lighter. I'm gonna put a white highlight on this too. Whoops. Whoa. There we go. That way people can still see it as I'm working. All right, let's make another one. I'm going to outline the strokes and then merge all the shapes together. That way I can just use it as a little shadow for behind it. And let's see, let's make it this color. And drop the opacity to like 10%. It's good for now. All right, he needs a happier mouth, I think. How should I do this? Hmm. Yeah, let's try him a little smaller. Maybe I should do something like this. Whoops. Doop 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 doop. That looks kind of weird. It's a little better. Maybe if there's some like depth to the mouth. How could I do that? Let's see. Maybe I could put a little tongue in his mouth. So quote of the year. Let's copy that. Make it slightly darker. I think that's a little too big. Whoops. That's kind of cute. All right, I'm gonna steal this mouth from here. So I think this should probably go behind these and maybe be a little darker. I don't know. Let's try it. Maybe it should have a stroke too. That looks super weird. I'll just keep it like that for now. Maybe I should add some more reddish tones to his skin color. Let's just try it out. So what makes Chico? Is it the color or is it like the basic shape and such? Kind of feel like he should still be blue. Yeah, Miss Gatsky, the tongue is weird. I'm still playing with it. Does that look better? Oops. Should probably take the shadows too. Do, 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 do. Hmm. A cool tone, eh? Let's give it a try. A little too much. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. I'm not loving this. I'm just going to delete that. I feel like this looks a little much cuter. Yeah, what color should it be though? This is looking way funky. Maybe a tongue. I'm just looking at Dribble right now, seeing if I can find examples of what a tongue would look like. Okay. Maybe I should make it like so. I think the color of the heart isn't quite right. No, it should be more red, I think. Maybe a happy middle somewhere in there. The pink on the blue looks pretty good. I think this should be a bit bigger. Let's combine those, copy front. Whoops. That looks pretty cute. The mouth looks a little weird. Put some cool little hearts and circles around him. What do you mean, Liam? Not really sure what you mean. Oddvo Cat, you can't hear anything? Can everyone else hear me? Like, is it a problem on my end or yours? That looks better. Okay. Okay, cool. Glad you got it working, dude. Expand that. Ungroup it, and then I can send these layers in between that. Perfecto. The tongue still feels a little weird, but I don't know. I'm gonna move on, I think. Coach website in your illustrations with those little white circles and lines. Oh, I gotcha. Well, the point of these were to be in Slack, which those little details in the background wouldn't work. Wouldn't work very well because the size would be tiny. All right, so for this, I wanted to do a little laughing teardrop. Let's make his cheekbones look like he's looking or laughing a little bit. Why did I move towards graphic design instead of code? It's actually kind of the other way around. I've started as a designer and then I taught myself how to code because I thought it was important for my career and I just wanted to be able to like build stuff. But yeah, now I'm sorry, it's hard to do this and talk at the same time. Yeah, I'm mainly a designer. I learned how to code so I could like do stuff on my own, but I don't really need to do that at this point in my career. I'm much more focused on design, and that's what I want to teach. And yeah, there's a lot of people doing code stuff that are much better than I am. So I'm gonna let them stick to that, and I'll do what I am passionate about, which is design. All right, let's see. Let's make this one a little brighter, I think, or a little more saturated. Love it. Should this one have a stroke? Let's see. Nah, I think the stroke's a little weird. I'm gonna go without. Copy front. Cut those. Oh, that's way too many. What are my mic settings? To be honest, I don't really know. It's on The gain's just up a little bit. That might be your issue. I think the higher the gain, the more background noise it picks up. I could be wrong on that though. I know very little about this stuff. Luckily, the Blue Yeti is just like a plug and play type thing. Does the mouth make sense in this? Maybe I should do the blush on this too. Something like maybe a little bit smaller. So cute. I love it. All right. Transform, reflect. All right, I'm gonna lock these layers and all this stuff. I think I should move the mouth up a bit to look as if he's like looking up a little bit. And actually I need to grab the teardrops too. That looks a little weird. Maybe just a little bit. Not a relevant assumption at all, but did he lost like 20 pounds? I've lost quite a bit of weight over the past like 6 to 9 months. I went vegan, gluten-free, and that changed quite a bit of stuff. I ended up losing about, I think, 50 pounds last year. McFly, so my daily routine, I don't really have that great of one right now. I've been trying to start my morning by, I wake up, like feed my animals and stuff, and then I make a tea and I read. I've been reading this book, The Originals, by Adam Grant, which is fantastic so far. And then do a little meditation after that. And after that, I dive into my work for the day. So I'm still trying to like figure out the best routine that works for me. I don't think I have anything close to like what I should be doing, but I'll get there eventually, I think. Thank you, Justin. Oddvo cat. I do have a cat. His name is Chico. That's who all of this is based on. Amrith, I work remotely. I've worked remotely for about 3-ish years now, maybe 4, something like that. But I got my little home office here, which is awesome because my commute's like 10 steps. I wonder if I should add some like eyebrows. Might want to read The Power of Habit. Oh, I bought that book. I just haven't dived into it yet. If you guys have any book suggestions, I would love to hear them. I am all for that type of stuff. Self-improvement, all that. Alright, so I kind of like it with the eyebrows, but it's a little too much, I think. Maybe I should drop the opacity. $20-minute drive to drop off your kid. I think eventually I'll get a separate office. Ideally, what I want to do is finish our basement downstairs, so that way like I can put my office down there and it's like work is downstairs and then life and stuff is upstairs. I'm gonna look up these books real quick so I don't lose them. Deep Work. Okay, Amazon. Stealing Fire. And what was the last one? Shoe Dog. Cool. Thank you guys. Hard things, the hard things about hard things. Cool. All right, let's get back to this. Yeah, so the eyebrows were a little weird. Maybe I should just leave it like this. It's not bad. These little teardrops are maybe a little too big. Yeah, I like that better. Excuse me. The Secrets. I don't think I've read that one. I think I know the gist of it, but I haven't read it. All right, one last one. Essentialism. Essentialism. I'm not spelling that right. Cool. All right, let's see. Maybe I could do a kissy one. I could steal this. And then, actually no, I'll steal the original. Doop, doop. That looks super weird. I think it's too big maybe? I don't know. Am I planning to do any live streams on Rails or HTML and CSS? I maybe will do some on Webflow eventually, but I don't plan on doing any Rails or actual coding stuff. All right, this just looks weird. Is it the position? I'm not sure. I don't like this at all. I'm just gonna move on. Maybe make a sad one. Should I? Travis, what's up, man? Let's see, what is a sad emoji look like? I was thinking one crying like that. I love it, man. How have you been? How's your YouTube break going? Hey, Crazy Pub, what was your question again? The chat's going a little too fast for me to keep up. He looks way too happy. That was a little bit better. Those little lip things make him look a little too happy, I think. That's not bad. Travis, I'm going to be releasing these for free if you want to download them. Or if anybody wants to download them. I want to make like 10 to 15 or so. A rainbow mouth cat. Not sure what you mean. I do want to do an iOS sticker pack. I was talking to my wife about that last night, actually. Crazy Pub, my question was, should I study web development after Bachelor of Computer Science? I worked as a system admin, engineer, but I want to be designer and programmer. If you're talking about going to school for it, I'm personally like, I don't think you need to go to school for design development stuff. Like I think, oh, like the Snapchat filter. Yes, I like that. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, I think you could use resources like online courses or YouTube or whatever to pick up everything you need to learn. And then from there, it's just a matter of like practice and repetition to like gain your experience. Snapchat puking rainbow. Okay, I'm gonna try that one because that seems super fun. Let's grab this guy. Well, let's see. Let's maybe, how can I make the wavy part? Let me try grabbing the reshape tool. And then just adding some anchor points ever so often. Not sure if this will work or not, but we'll try it. 1, 2. Wait. Let's do 1, and then this one over the other side. 1. 1. All right, let's bump up the stroke width. Whoa. Object, path, outline, stroke. Let's change these colors, get the rainbow going. All right, so red, orange, yellow. Red, I'm gonna make it a bit more desaturated. Yellow. Wait, no, it's orange first. Duh. Take it easy, Travis. Good seeing you, man. Also, let's do a chat sometime. Let's catch up. Green, blue. All right, let's make some diamond shapes. Sweet, sounds good, Travis. All right, so a trick for this is you can grab the star tool, and if you drag out a shape and go up or down on the keys, you can add different points. So I just want 4 points on this, and then hold shift. And what I usually do is bring in these center anchor points. So I'll go, whoops, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, whoops, up, and like that. And then let's round it off a bit. Perfect. And then this should be probably white. Now let's make the stroke a bit thicker, so it's like a little bit chunky. Violet, no, I did not learn to draw. I suck at drawing. Like you can see right here. Doesn't look too great. That is one thing I want to get better at. Kind of the point of this type of thing, the Watch Me Practice project. All right, let's do that. Then let's also do like little circles. All right, that's good for now. gonna group all that stuff. All right, so let's get rid of this stuff. All right, let's move this stuff. I think I need the mouth to be a more round shape. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to add a little actually I'll use the same shape as this. I just want to round off the top of the whatchamacallits. I think I can. Nope, not that. Nope, not that either. Let's group those. Group those. All right, I totally messed this shape up. Oh well, I'll just fix it real quick. Oops. All right, that should be good. Almost. Whoa. And there's these little black ones. All right, I think that should be good. So the eyes would be much, much bigger. Okay. Maybe I should grab the original eyes. Maybe I should just add this in. Yeah, let's grab the original eyes. Gonna mask this real quick. Group these shapes and then select everything and I'll use it as a mask. There, now we got that rounder shape at the top. Shoot. An error occurred during playback. Can you guys see everything all right? Oh, weird. My YouTube dashboard just like glitched out. Can you guys see everything? Hear everything? Awesome. That was freaky. Not sure exactly what happened. Let's mask or change the shape of that mask. Fun. I like it. Oh, whoops. I'll probably tweak that again. Yeah, that's a good point. Need some shading. So, how can do that? Let's go into the mask. That's not right. Looks a little bit better. I think what I want to do is I'm going to edit the rainbow itself. I think what I could do is just make it have some highlights. Or maybe they should be shadows in between. Ugh. Whoops. Let's center these. Shoot. Let's see how that looks. I might not do this, but we'll see. Yeah, that doesn't look bad actually. All right, so I think what I need to do is make this a bit smaller, because if I'm going to use it in Slack, then the actual rainbow part can't be that tall. Not sure why I have two of these. These little hard eyes are kind of bugging me, so the shadow wouldn't actually be like perfect on both sides. It'd be more something like and then the highlight would probably just be on one side. That looks a bit better, I think. Oh god, my neck is killing me for some reason. Yeah, that's a good point about his tongue. This part should be like that. Yeah, that looks much better. Thank you for that suggestion. All right, I think I'll try to finish this crying one and then probably be done for this one. Maybe I'll continue this project next week, because I do want to do quite a few of these. Yana, not yet. I don't sell stickers yet, but I am 100% planning on it. So keep a lookout for it. I'm just looking up what a crying emoji looks like. Maybe I should add his tongue in there to like... that might be a little weird. But we'll see. Let's align those. I am James. I am gonna make a scared one and an angry one at some point. Probably not in this live stream though. What can I do? The tears need some depth or some like. Whoa, weird. Maybe it just needs like some shadowing. Let's try that. That shadow obviously doesn't look good. What if I added something like this? Yeah. Good to know it's relaxing. All right. Let me copy this over. There we go. The shadows look super weird. I don't like that these are exactly the same, so I want to mix them up a little bit. That looks a little bit better. Make the tiers transparent. Yeah, let's give that a try. Group, and let's drop it. Actually, maybe just the background should be transparent. Let me undo that. Okay, and move those behind. Okay, and let's drop the opacity on this. Maybe like 65%. Now the highlights look a little weird. All right, let me go back to 100%. I'm gonna change the whole group again. McFly, no, I've never heard of muscaton. Oh, damn. This is crazy. Wow, his work's so good. Follow, for sure. Thanks for the recommendation. All right. All right. Don't judge me. I'm just trying something to like make his eye look a little like more angled in, like he's crying a little bit. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that looks a little weird. Maybe if I do something like this. Actually, I can just do that. All right, let's see how that looks. Wonder if his eyes should be the originals. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Whoa. I want to keep the reflection on the same side though. I think the shape of the eyebrow is a little much. That looks better, I think. He's so sad. All right. I'm gonna keep tweaking this because I feel like his eyebrow or his yeah, these should maybe be like this. No. That looks a little weird. Yeah, I don't like that. There's a little visual tension between the eyebrows and the whiskers. A little bit. I think I can just move everything in just ever so slightly. One, two. 1, 2. There we go. That's a little bit better. Spencer, how's the agency scene in Denver? To be honest, I have no idea. I would imagine it's pretty good because I know there's a lot of startups in there, and it's the number of companies out there are growing. So I would assume pretty good, but I'm not sure. See, I think there would be some highlight here. Maybe I could do something like this and remove it. Whoops. Nice. I really want to visit Seattle. Seems super cool. All right, these still need more work, but I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. I will pick up the Chico emojis next week, so next Saturday, and keep going with them. My goal is to do like 10 to 15 different ones, and then I'll like package them all up and give them away. But yeah, we'll play with all this next week. Already, I've been going for almost 2 hours now. Anybody have any questions or anything before I go? All right. Well, if not, I think I'll end it here then. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.